Present.
Mr. Payne,
Here.
Dr. Silverman,
Here.
Ms. Walker,
Present.
Mr. Gray.
Here.
And we'll move on to item 1.3, approval of the agenda. I'll entertain any motions.
Board Clerk, so move.
Second.
It's been moved and properly seconded by Mr. McWilliams. Any discussion on the motion? Ms. Iverson, can you call the roll?
Mr. McWilliams,
Yes.
Dr. Campbell.
Yes.
Ms. Averett,
Yes.
Mr. Payne,
Yes.
Dr. Silverman,
Yes.
Ms. Walker,
Yes.
Mr. Gray.
Yes.
And now, please stand for a moment of silence. And now the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now we're at our reorganization portion of the school board agenda, and I'll just reiterate the procedure for nominating. Once I open the floor for nominations, I'll take nominations from the floor. At that point, any of you can say who your candidate is, and remember, nominations do not need a second. You can second if you want to. That's just a show of support. And at that point, I will close the nominations for that particular office, and I'll ask Ms. Iverson to call the roll. And when she calls your name, state the name of the candidate you wish to vote for. Don't say aye or yes. Remember to state the actual name of the person. That way we can count that person. And it's a possibility there could be more than one candidate for an office. If that's the case, I propose we adopt a rule by unanimous consent. If there's no objection, on that first ballot, if no one gets a majority, I'll drop the candidate off the ballot with the lowest vote total. Then we'll have a second ballot, and hopefully that person will then get a majority, and we can move on to business. You all seen what's going on in Congress right now. When no one can get elected Speaker of the House, we don't want that to happen. So hopefully we can get our business in order and elect a chairman and a vice chairman and clerk and deputy clerk. So with that said, I now open the nominations for chairman of the school board.
I nominate Dr. Philip Campbell.
Okay.
I nominate Mr. Taquan Graves.
Any other nominations from the floor? Hearing none, the nominations are closed. Ms. Iverson, can you call the roll?
Mr. McWilliams,
Mr. Graves.
Dr. Campbell,
Campbell.
Ms. Averett,
Graves.
Mr. Payne,
Graves.
Dr. Silverman,
Campbell.
Ms. Walker,
Campbell.
Mr. Gray.
Graves.
And Ms. Iverson, can you read the vote total?
There are 4 total votes for Mr. Graves. There are 3 total votes for Dr. Campbell.
Okay. Congratulations, Mr. Graves.
Thanks, sir.
I now open the nominations for election of vice chair. I'll take nominations from the floor.
I nominate Dr. Philip Campbell for vice chair.
Are there any other nominations from the floor?
I nominate Mr. Payne.
Okay. Any other nominations from the floor? Hearing none, nominations are closed. And Ms. Iverson, can you call the roll?
Mr. McWilliams,
Mr. Payne.
Dr. Campbell,
Campbell.
Ms. Averett,
Payne.
Mr. Payne,
Payne.
Dr. Silverman,
Campbell.
Ms. Walker,
Campbell.
Mr. Graves.
Payne.
And Ms. Iverson, can you call the vote total?
There are 4 total votes for Mr. Payne. There are 3 total votes for Dr. Campbell.
All right. Congratulations.